Hi Doc, this is just a follow-up video. This is to show you how to use the TAS data that you provided me to allow the correct calculation of concentrations. You can see here I was using a constant airspeed of 100 meters per second, which is what we typically use in the aircraft. Clearly that would be way off for your sort of application on the ground, so you probably want something like 5. But let's say we want to explicitly load in data which contains a time series. So in this case, we're talking about, and this also doesn't work, this TAS data file here. So first of all, I'm going to load the data in to IGOR, data browser. This is just to show you where I'm going to load it. So I'm just going to load it straight into the root directory. So we'll go data, load waves, load waves. It's delimited text. Let's auto name go, overwrite names. The main thing we need to do here is make sure double precision is ticked because we've got time data which needs to be represented in IGOR with double precision. We want to make sure we've got comma selected and not any of the others. And we want day, day, month, month, year, year. And this by default will be 0. You want to make sure that is a 1, first line containing data. Okay, because we have a header in the file. So return, click on the file, point to it, go. And you can see we've got, this is basically a time series, so we've got a load of values which are very similar in time. It's actually increasing, then a sudden jump, and then loads more points in time which are very similar, and another jump in time, and then another sort of sampling period. So you can see this represents our 3 different sampling periods. I'll just bring up a table to show you what I mean. So we've got the 29th, and it's going up 1 second at a time. Then you've got the 4th of Jan, so a big jump in time. Some more sampling for a few hours, and the 5th of Jan, and a similar jump. And you can just preview the wind speed data, and that's the corresponding wind speed data. So let's tell OASIS to use that during our calculations. So let's click on Other, and let's browse the data. So first of all, let's get the speed. So I click on Browse, and that's wind speed. Okay, and then browse for the time, and that's the date time. And let's then calculate, let's just calculate a standard total number concentration so we can show you the impact of using the different airspeeds. So we'll calculate a time series of number concentration for all particles using a certain sample volume scheme. So let's just give this a name for now, and let's go. And you can see here that we've got some of the some counts in our interpolated bins have been caught, but nearly all the particles are encapsulated within our actual sampling period. Let me just zoom in on one of these sampling periods. I've shown you how to nan out the data in between these in a different video. Let's just zoom in on our data a little bit. Okay, so that's our data that we just calculated. Using the wind speed derived from the measurements which have been input to OASIS through the airspeed file you gave us. And what I'll do now is just click on constant and see what the impact of using a constant airspeed is, just to give you confidence that it's doing something, etc. And I'll just click it to update, but keep everything the same. I'll click on go. And they're the concentrations, assuming a wind speed of 5 meters per second. Okay. Hopefully that's clear. And I'll just put it back again so you can see. So we're up to about 60 per litre. Whereas in the same region, it's more like 70 per litre. So I guess your wind speed must be around 5 meters per second-ish. I did look earlier. I didn't choose that number for no reason. Come on. Yeah, ish. So some filled in values at the end, I guess. So yeah, hopefully that's made it clear on how to import the data. You can copy this command here, where you just replace this with your file there, and you can just do that from the command line, or you can do the interface using load waves like I showed you. Once the data has been imported, like I say, you select it using this menu and make sure if you want to use that data, you click on this. Okay, hopefully that's clear. Bye.